fight. When I yell break, don't punch after the break. Take a step back. 3 knockdowns in a round, and the fight's over. Do you understand? Touch gloves.
Gjoe Gatti in the red, and Aaron Smith in the black and burgundy trunks. Gatti, the Canadian, now living in Jersey City, who takes a 10-2 record into this fight with 8 knockouts. A former Canadian Golden Gloves champion, hailing originally from Montreal. And now he faces Aaron Smith out of Gaithersburg, Maryland, just 20 miles out of Washington, D.C., originally from South Carolina. Smith, a record of 5-4-1 with 1 knockout, but he owns a big victory against a Canadian fighter, Donnie Poole, who he beat in 6 rounds. And there goes Smith down. And quickly up. It did not count as a knockdown, but that will. Referee Ron Orrick right on top of the scene.
And that was from those left hooks from Gjoe Gatti. Gatti's sister, Anna Maria, is married to Davey Hilton. That looked a little bit like Hilton with the big left hook. There they are again.
Well, there could be a reason why. Certainly, Gatti has spent much time around the Hilton brothers, trying to put this away quickly. Last fight for Gatti was a 8-round decision win over a guy by the name of Gennady Makiloon. And now it is all Gatti. Very closely sticks the referee Ron Orrick. Now coming back is Aaron Smith here in the first round. Oh, a big uppercut by Smith, and Gatti goes down.
Just what Smith needed to do. He had to get busy. Gatti looked over to his corner and signaled, "No, I'm okay."
In the first minute and a half, each fighter has been down. And Aaron Smith piling it on. Gatti in deep trouble.
Now both fighters have to worry about punching themselves out. Still the first round, an explosive opening round for these two. They're scheduled for 8.
Smith was caught early, off to the slow start. Gatti perhaps may have gotten too careless. Smith owns just 1 knockout in his 10 fights.
But Aaron Smith said, "I've had a hard life in boxing. Because I get it the hard way, I earn it." Getting up off the deck. Now he's got control of this first round for Gatti. Now he needs to get busy. Start throwing that left hook. Now Smith will run into it.
Here's as if Gjoe Gatti is cut around the left eye. Both holding away. Gatti runs into a left by Smith.
Oh, the right hand from Aaron Smith. Gatti is reaching for that hook now. Not trying to set it up.
Cannot be saved by the bell unless it's the last round. 10 seconds to go, and now Gatti is coming on.
Boy, a lot of power in that left hook from Gatti.
We'll be back with that fight, but round number 2, it is scheduled for 8 middleweights. Aaron Smith in the burgundy and black. 5-4-1 with 1 knockout. He's 6'1", 159. Gjoe Gatti in the red trunks, 10-2 with 8 knockouts. 5'11" and 159 pounds. They each have been down in the first round. Smith going first, Gatti going second. Now, one of Gatti's 2 defeats, he was stopped in the first round. A devastating defeat to Donnie Giron. And he is almost stopped again here in the first against a guy who's not known as a knockout puncher, Aaron Smith. He is tall and lanky, an awkward fighter, likes to dart in and out, and now referee Ron Orrick taking some of the excessive tape off of the glove of Aaron Smith.
You know, Gjoe Gatti started off that first round, and he scored well early. That comes from his amateur background. He had a 98-14 record in the amateurs.
Canadian National Golden Gloves champ. The brother-in-law of Davey Hilton, as Sean had alluded to. And Early in his career, Gatti appearing on many of the Hilton undercards, also served as a chief sparring partner for the Hilton, so you're not surprised when you certainly see a resemblance to their fighting style.
Well, his sister Anna Marie used to take him to the gym when he was young, only 8 years old. So he's been around this fight game for a good long while. That amateur experience showed because he survived the barrage of punches from Smith.
This looked like it would be a short one with Gjoe Gatti adding another knockout and a victory. There he plants the left into the midsection of Smith. But Aaron Smith demonstrating his resiliency. Smith's biggest win was against Donnie Poole. Poole, who was 36-3 with 27 knockouts, entering that fight.
He said he was in good shape for that fight, and he just took it to him like he was going to take it to Gatti in this fight. But he allowed for Gatti to set the pace, then he came back.
Gatti gets in and gets out. Gotti's last fight going up against a war horse for 8 rounds in Gennady Makiloon. Aaron Smith last couple of fights. He lost an 8-round decision to 17-0 Dan Sherry. That was last October. And the fight before that against the hot prospect, Ken Wack. And he went the distance, losing that one in 6.
And he admitted against Sherry he was just out of shape. Against Wack, he said, 6'5", I couldn't reach him.
Round number 3. Things settling down in the second round after a wild first 3 minutes in which each fighter hit the deck.
They both wanted to try to establish the pace in that first round. They both wanted to set the command of this fight. But with 2 fighters like these two, they both had the ability to come back. They've shown us that.
It is scheduled for 8. These are middleweights. Aaron Smith falling away, not known actually as a big puncher.
But you know, Aaron Smith landed with that uppercut. That's when he knocked Gatti down in the first round with. We haven't seen any more of those uppercuts.
Smith is now hurt. Gatti sensing it.
Look at all these right hooks.
Oh, another big right.
Smith is cut on the left ear.
And it is stopped. Ron Orrick stepping between the two. He almost got his block knocked off. But Aaron Smith, no complaints. As this one is stopped, Gjoe Gatti comes off the canvas in the first to win it in the third. And the crowd not too pleased that that fight was stopped.
1-5-2, third round. Well, you know you've got a real fighter when he gets up off the deck to come back and win a fight. Shows a lot of guts from Gjoe Gatti.
The 23-year-old goes to 11-2, recording his 9th knockout. And this is where it ended, Sean. Smith looking somewhat defenseless.
And Smith showing a little signs of being weariness here. Gatti saw it, tightened up a little bit, he moved on the inside and closed the show.
And what is Ron Orrick thinking right now?
Right here, Ron Art is thinking, how many more of those right hands is this kid going to get hit with?